let me just list a few brief facts about you before we start, so that people know who you are. They probably followed our post on the Facebook community, but just so people know who you are. And as I said, correct me if anything is
Sure.
wrong or missing. So you are an online business manager and brand strategist for a multi-six-figure coaching business in the US and Europe.
Yep.
And you are also a virtual assistant coach to over 200 students within the past 2 years in Vietnam.
Mhm.
So Hang, welcome to our podcast and our first episode of this podcast, I might add. And as a first question, just to sort of get us started with this conversation, can you just, for my sake and for the sake of the listeners or the viewers, elaborate a little bit more on what it is exactly that you are doing?
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Like, first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me here today. And let me introduce myself. So my name is Han. You call me Han Pari. Okay. And right now I'm an online business manager, and I support like multi six and seven figure coaching business to quantum lead their business, and like to optimize the system in the business. So that's what I do. And my clients are all over the US and Europe as well. I used to have a client in Denmark. So she was residing in Denmark like 2 years ago, but now she's no longer my client. Anyway, yeah. And what I do is I support the clients with everything in their business, from strategy to marketing to management, team management, project management, launching. For example, they want to launch a podcast. I will help them. I will support them do that. I have a team as well. So I have a team of 4. 2 people are from the Philippines and 2 people are from Vietnam. So that's what I do. And now I am also a virtual assistant coach. So I have been training, teaching over 200 students in Vietnam, like only Vietnam. Yeah. But like before, I used to train Indonesian and Filipinos as well. But now I want to focus on helping Vietnamese to, like to conquer this career no more in, like other country, other market. So, yeah. And let's say I have a course. So what I do is I not only teach them the skills, but I also help them I also mentor and coach them through like challenges like mindsets, like perfectionism, procrastinations, self-doubt, like imposter syndrome, like we had a conversation before, like, yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
many things like regarding mindset. And then so I have a course. I have a 5-week course where I teach Vietnamese women to become virtual assistant. And the course is all about like they will learn all the skills related to virtual assistant, from social media management, from community management, to strategy, to marketing, and even tech support, like tech solutions, like system, like platforms, all those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they will get my support until they get the first clients. So this is I would say this is a very signature thing in my course, that they will get my support until they get their first clients, they sign up their first clients. There we go. Yeah.
All
And
right.
yeah, a little bit about me now. I am living in a farm with my husband and with my parents-in-law. We have a very beautiful farm in a countryside, around like 1 hour apart from Saigon. Yeah. And yeah, we have trees around, birds chirping, everything is just so amazing. Yeah. So that's a little bit about me. I think that's a lot about me.
Yeah, maybe just to focus on something that you said right
Mhm.
off the bat here. You said that you started focusing on students in Vietnam instead of the Philippines and Indonesia.